So yesterday, Joe Biden decided to do a online virtual town hall. Okay, this is because of the coronavirus outbreak. You know, he canceled a rally. So they went online to do this, and it was an absolute disaster. It's really bad. Okay, the whole thing lasted for 5 minutes. I'm going to show you a clip now from it. And the guy is really like, he's bummed out. Okay, Joe Biden is not on this planet. All right, he's somewhere else, man. Take a look.
The public option, providing for the additional funding that would provide for no hidden bills, etc. And I can get it done. I can get it done quickly, and people will be covered. But even I can't do that for another a year between now and November, or actually January. But to be covered, which means that they can't build any factories or anything within 1 mile of the estuary of the Delaware River and the Atlantic Ocean and the Chesapeake. And so the whole point of this is that we can do a lot to deal with endangered species. And one of the things I would like to raise is that we have to deal with this on an international basis as well. Because right now, for example, we have a thing, Brazil has the Amazon is burning because they're trying to clear the Amazon in order to make money in agriculture.
Did you see that right there? The guy forgot what year it is. Oh no. Oh no. He thought that, he's going to become president in 2 years. No. Okay, look, to be fair, all of these campaigns, including Bernie's, they all started a year ago in March of 2019. So technically that would be 2 years until, but dude, you're not in March 2019. You're in March 2020. Just saying. No, this is really bad. And this is like I said in my video about the coronavirus, this guy aspires to be in the White House in 9 months. 9 months, man. That's nothing. Okay? Like, I don't know what to say, man. And then he walks out of frame. He leaves. Dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so bad. It looks like some cheap cable access show from the 90s. And some guy did an amazing remix. Take a look.
Your species. One of the things I would like to raise is that we have to deal with this on an international basis as well. Because right now, for example, we have a thing, Brazil has the Amazon is burning because they're trying to clear the Amazon in order to make money in agriculture. What I've been doing is organizing the entire world to say, stop now.
Look. This is not just a gaffe, okay? This is not just, he had a little brain fart here and there. We all get brain farts, man. Come on. I also mess up sometimes, right? I also have actual gaffes, real gaffes, not this. Okay? Yesterday, for example, I was talking about Chelsea Manning and WikiLeaks, and I referred to the video that WikiLeaks put out, which is called Collateral Murder, and I called it collateral damage, right? Okay, I had a gaffe right there. Depression and anxiety will do that to you. But the thing is that this is not an isolated incident with Joe Biden. He keeps doing this. If it was just this, who cares, man? You think this would be like a story? You think we'd be covering this if it was just that? No, dude. This keeps happening. I already did a video about his dementia, his cognitive decline, his cognitive difficulties, his stutter, as his campaign likes to call it. Okay? We have a plethora of clips now. I mean, this is beyond just an isolated incident. The GOP and Donald Trump are going to have a field day with this if he gets the nomination. more like a field cycle. Okay? They don't even need to make an ad to attack Biden. All they have to do is just pick out any of his stutters, as his campaign calls it, and just put them on TV. That's it. Is this really the man that you want to have going against Donald Trump? The guy who holds a phone like this? What a dastardly contraption, that boy. Could have sworn I heard a voice coming out of this thing. Am I hallucinating? No, man, this is not okay. Come on. We're not here to attack people on their health, but this guy is interviewing for the most important job on the planet. Do you really want him to be sitting behind the desk at the Oval Office with the launch codes? You really want him to be sitting down talking with world leaders? You really want him to be negotiating trade deals? Really? You have 350 million people in your country, and this is the best you could come up with? Really? I mean, look, as long as the establishment are going to push a neoliberal hack and ram him down people's throats, they might as well have picked someone who doesn't have cognitive decline. I mean, that would have been a bonus point here and there. We didn't actually know that this was a requirement, but, we're saying it now. Like I keep saying, we have more than enough to go after Joe Biden with his record. I mean, not just us. Donald Trump will do that courtesy for us, by the way. But this is really not the best person you need to be putting up against Donald Trump. He has so much bad things. I mean, the Iraq War, NAFTA, TPP, mass deportations, and on and on and on. This guy's record is so bad, and we always talk about that, right? This is not okay. And just to contrast that, just to show you how bad this is, Bernie Sanders also did a live town hall around the same time as him, okay? And it was beautiful. It was awesome. He sat down with Faiz Shakir, okay? I'm just going to show you a very short clip, just a random clip. I'll pick out any few seconds. You're going to see how good it is, how well done it is. Take a look.
What people are now understanding is that the function of a rational and humane healthcare system, not just in a crisis like today, but in general, must be to provide quality care to all, be prepared for epidemics.
Look at that, man. Fireside chat with Bernie. Ain't that chill? You don't just have an enormous contrast between Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden based on their cognitive functions and most notably their policies. But I mean, just a simple thing like this. You know why? Because the Bernie Sanders camp is prepared. They do live streams almost every single day. I can't even keep up. I don't have time to watch them all, and I'd love to. But they do this constantly. And that just shows you how little the Joe Biden campaign cares, how ill-equipped they are to actually interact with people, with the electorate. When does Joe Biden ever do a live stream? Have you ever seen or even heard Joe Biden doing a live stream before yesterday? You don't need a global pandemic, okay? You don't need a mass outbreak of coronavirus to do a live stream online. Even I do live streams online, okay? I have to swap out the battery sometimes. That's our only technical difficulty. But it's way more successful than this dog's dinner that Joe Biden tried to pull off. Come on, man. This is inexcusable. This really exemplifies how bad Joe Biden's campaign engages with the electorate. And it's not just about him, it's his campaign, all right? This is another telltale sign. And you know what's really hilarious? If you look this up online, you'll find a CNN article. That's the first one I stumbled on. And they're saying like, oh yeah, Joe Biden's live stream was a technical calamity. So I go through the article, I read the whole thing, and they make no mention of Joe Biden walking out of frame. Of course not. They make no mention of Joe Biden forgetting what year he's in. Remember, he's also forgotten what office he's running for. He said my name is Joe Biden. I'm running for the United States Senate. Don't like what you see, go vote for the other Biden. They make no mention of that. They only refer to, they had really bad technical difficulties. They were using another app called Zoom and then trying to work it together with Facebook Live. And, well, look, even if we're just going to talk about that, even if you want to forget all about Joe Biden's brain, again, this shows you how ill-equipped his campaign is. This is not okay, man. This is really unacceptable for a presidential campaign. I'm sorry, there are kids on YouTube. There are millions of people on YouTube who have figured this out. Kids doing like gaming streams and stuff that are better equipped with this. No surprise that the mainstream media are covering for him. I mean, it's so bad, the contrast between Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden. Like even down to such a simple thing as a live stream, you just see the difference in organization, in movement, in mobilization, in competence between the two, okay? Bernie's team got this nailed down to a science. And Joe Biden's team is just like, whatever, we're the establishment pick. We can just rig our way to the nomination. Who needs to do it live stream? Not to worry, boy. I've talked to Winston. The thing's practically in the bag, boy. Let's pop down to Belgravia for lunch. What do you say? We are in for a treat if this guy goes up against Donald Trump. Make no mistake. And tonight we have the debate with Bernie and Biden. Please, Bernie, for the love of God, don't call this guy your friend. Please don't say that he can beat Donald Trump. Please don't cut him any slack. You need to go in guns blazing, man. We're counting on you. This guy can't even do a live stream. You gonna let a guy who can't even do a live stream? No way. Come on, Bernie. We know you can do this. There you go. This is just another one of Joe Biden's gaffes, and I can assure you it will not be the last.